Hi, I'm Anna, and this is my June TBR. For those who don't know, I made a TBR game, an original TBR game based on Parcheesi, and this is Parcheesi. That's the original Parcheesi board, and I don't know if you can see it all, but this is my TBR board, game board, and it is called TBR Chaos. It's a chaos because it looks like a chaos, and I am a chaos. In it, I have many prompts. Each spot is a different prompt, and for some of them, I would have to roll the dice again and get a number or call a friend. Blind pig, friend, you know. I have many prompts. So, to be precise, I think there are 52 prompts in here. And I played every month to decide my TBR, but I tend not to stick to it. So this month is more likely that I stick to it because I finished my university semester on the 7th. Yay! Which makes me so very happy. And although I'll be busy with work and other stuff, it's not like, oh, I cannot read this book because it will be too heavy or stuff like that. So I'll do my best to do what I should. So meet my TBR Chaos prompts. So without further ado, let's roll! Okay, so last month we ended on TBR Repeater. So here's Edgar. And roll number 1. And that's 7. Middle grade, yeah, it had never come up. Okay, so for middle grade, I chose Me, My Dad, and The End of the Rainbow by Benjamin Dean. And I'm so hyped for this one because everybody loves it. Everyone's so happy with it. And I really want to love it. I mean, I predict it's going to be a 5-star read, so you never know. Let's see. Roll number 2. That's a 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this one doesn't count because I fell on start. So roll number 2 again. And it's a double because why not? 12. That was randomize your TBR. Okay, so this is my Goodreads, and if you see here, I have 1,223 books on my TBR. That includes ebooks, audiobooks, physical books. So I'm going to randomize it. Minimum 1, maximum 1,223. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, let's go. Generate 1,170. Okay. So let's see which one it is. 1,170. Okay. The Return of the Elves collection, and I believe this should be high fantasy. Yay! By Adams Bethany. As you saw, I did randomize my whole TBR. I selected a random number generator on Google, and I got this number, and that got me to Soulbound by Bethany Adams. And as far as I know, this is the first one in a series, and as far as I know, the series is epic fantasy, but this one is somehow classified as urban fantasy on Goodreads. I don't always trust Goodreads classifications, so let's see if it's epic fantasy. I'll let you know right after my rolls why I need it to be epic or high fantasy. Roll number 3. 8. 8. Paul Pig. Good. Let's see which genre I'll put in the Paul Pig. Please help, please, guys. 6. That's a class. Because why? For the poll of classics, I added a poll on the Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon Discord. So I'll be reading The Color Purple by Alice Walker. I'm so excited because everyone seems to love it so much. So, I don't know. Roll number 4. And it's a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, cookie truck! So, okay, here's my cookie truck. Gosh, I'm scared. I hope it's nice to me because... Okay. Ooh, the Edda Meyer. The Edda Meyer is a compilation of writings about the Vikings, supposedly, allegedly done by the Vikings between the 9th and the 13th centuries. And it includes the Viking mythology and all the gods. And this was gifted to me by my very beautiful friend Juan Manuel. So if you have seen him on my videos, if you have already seen more of my videos, so thank you so very much. I'm finally going to read it. This was a birthday gift, by the way. Roll number 5. It's a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Second chance. For second chance, I chose A Clash of Kings by George R.R. Martin. I think everyone knows this, but it is the second book in the series, A Song of Ice and Fire, and, you know, it looks like a Bible, feels like a Bible, and it is 1,000 weight. Other houses, the houses. The book itself is 969 pages, which is not that huge, but I've always been scared of this series. I started it last year and I just got to page 136. So I hope this thing changes this year. Roll number 6. That's a 7 again. What's with me and 7s? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Even page number. For even page number, I chose The Last Wish by Andrzej Sapkowski or Sapkowski. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. It's Polish. So this is the first one in the Witcher series. It's the 0.5, which I'm going to try to read like before the whole series. And it's a short one, so it should be good. Roll number 7. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's Booktuber DNF. For Booktuber DNF, I have The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I've been dreaming of this book since the first time I saw it, but it looks a lot bigger than A Clash of Kings, but this one is just 800 something pages, I believe. Acknowledgements, timeline, glossary, persons of the tale, 804 pages. So it's not even thick. I mean, it's fine for me. I don't know. Like one of my best friends, Peppy, who has a Bookstagram, I'll link her down below. I gave it to her for her birthday last year. And it took her 2 weeks to read it. I'm supposed to read it within a week. So I don't know what's going to happen with these. I'm on a buddy read. So yeah, The Priory of the Orange Tree, and I'm dying to get to this one. And this was given to me by Amazon for my birthday, and I'm so happy. Also, look at these. I mean, it's stunning, and there's dragons, and love it. and it was DNF'd by my friend Steph from Steph Loves. And what I hope is the last roll for the month, roll number 8. And it was the last roll. I don't know if you can see, but this is a 3. And that's a 1. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Readathon Prompt. How am I loving this? For Readathon Prompt, I'm going to read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. And I got this one in December. I'm scared of reading it because it was so hyped. It is so hyped that I'm not sure but if I'm going to like it. But I've heard it's somehow a magical book and I'm in for it. In for magic. Always in for a magical book. So I'll read this one for the Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon Prompt book with your team color. And I'm part of the Epic and High team, which I'll talk to you about in a second. Now, Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon, in case you didn't know, that I think everyone knows, but you know, you never know who's hearing of it for the first time, is a readathon organized by the wonderful Maddie from Book Browsing Blog. And she put a lot of effort into these. I really loved these. I'm sorry, I'm just moving my hand with my notebook in my hand. She did a great job. I'll link Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon's Twitter down below in case you want to check it out. But there are different teams divided per genre. There's Comrades of Chaos, that is reading any genre that is not already classified and in any other team. Then there's Middle Grade Monarchs, and of course, you know who the hosts are. That's Gat from How to Train Your Gavin, and Jade from JD Ray Reads. Comrades of Chaos. It's Rob from Wandering Worlds and Spooks from Spoopy Hole. Then we have Camp Contemporary with Steph from Steph Loves and India from What India Read. Then Dreams and Drama Queens with Ashley from A Frolic Through Fiction and Maddie from Book Browsing Blog. And lastly, my team, last but not least, Epic and High. And the team Epic and High, of course, Epic and High Fantasy, is hosted by Becca from Becca and the Books and Cody from Cody's Book Corner. And I cannot wait! So the whole point, I mean, I'm not going to go in detail step by step about the readathon. I think it's better if you check it out. But I don't think I'll be participating in any other readathon at the same time, just because, you know, it's quite competitive. So this is how it works. From the beginning, you should, from the time you've registered, you should set yourself a goal. If it's for books, it's for books, 8, whatever you want. I set myself 8 books for the month. But now there are extra points. You get 100 points per book finished while you're reaching your goal, achieving your goal. Then once you have done so, it's 200 points per book read, per extra book. Now you get 100 points per book if it's LGBT, either represented in the book or by the author. 50 points for host fave, and 25 points for team genre. And you can at most get 75 points per book, so just 3 prompts that it fulfills. It could fulfill more, but you cannot get more points from it. So these are the 15 prompts. And then if I finish all these, I have a list of books that are optional that I may read that fit several prompts. So let's see, I'm not going to talk about them because highly likely I won't be able to read more than these, but you never know. So that's my June TBR so far. I hope you have a wonderful reading month in June, and don't forget to like if you like the video. Please let me know what you're reading, what you're planning to read, even if you don't know if you'll get to them. If you're reading any of these, if you're part of my team, if you're participating in Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon. I hope you have a wonderful reading month of June. And if you like my videos, subscribe. If you feel like it, click the bell for notifications. And I hope to see you soon back on my channel. Bye!